Hey everyone, Comfy Crew here. Today we have a quick update regarding the start parameters for the portable version of ComfyUI. I have put together some information and built a simple start file for you.
Yeah, we know the last video was a bit messy. Sorry guys, teehee. This time we made it very easy for you to follow.
Sissy is right. It might not be the most elegant solution, but it is very transparent. You just have to delete the double colons to toggle the parameters you want to test. We know it is not the prettiest way, but this way everyone can see exactly what is happening.
Exactly. I will pin the code as a comment below. But please remember, we provide no guarantee. Use it at your own risk. We do not want your machine to have any issues.
But honestly, it runs super stable on our rig. We are using an RTX 4080 with 96 GB RAM, and we have no speed loss at all.
Let us show you exactly how we set it up.
The workflow you see in the background is finally ready, but we are not uploading it without a proper video. Those ComfyUI updates really threw a wrench in the works lately.
Oh man, you have no idea. Things just kept breaking. Sometimes the whole workflow just crashed, or the LoRa loader simply refused to do its job. It was so annoying.
And as always, we search for the mistake in our own nodes and prompts first. But no, this time it was just the deep changes in ComfyUI.
Exactly. That is why we gathered all our findings and wrote them into this batch file text. Just create a new text file and save it with any name you like. But it must end with .bat.
Or you can just copy your existing start file and replace the text inside. Easy peasy.
We will show you right now what the startup looks like, and how you can customize the parameters for your own hardware. Are you ready, sis?
Ready as I will ever be. Teehee.
Let us break down this batch file for you at the top. We set the path to the Python environment. Since it is the portable version, we use the path /python_embedded/python.exe.
And do not forget the base command, Windows standalone build. You must keep this on. It is the foundation for everything else.
Now, regarding the memory strategy section, we want to be very clear. Normally, you should simply not activate anything there. ComfyUI is pretty smart on its own.
Exactly, sis. For most users, leaving those lines with the double colons is the best way to go, especially with heavy models like Flux or WAN 2.1. Do not use high VRAM, or your system will start swapping to the hard drive. That is a real performance killer.
We also added things like FP16, VAE and fast FP16 accumulation to speed up the math. And if you want to try the new look of ComfyUI, check the front-end section.
Right? Use the latest version parameter for the new V2 design, or stick to version 1.5.5 if you want the stable look from November 2025.
But please keep in mind, these are just pieces of information we gathered and put together for you. We are not the official developers. For deep technical details, you should always check the official documentation.
Exactly. We just want to help you get started. If you notice something we missed, or if you have better info, please write it in the comments.
But for now, let us show you our personal settings. We are running an RTX 4080 with 96 GB of RAM.
On our rig, we only activated the fast FP16 accumulation and disabled the pinned memory. It runs rock solid for us, and we do not feel any speed loss at all.
Let us take a look at the screen and see how to set it up.
Wow, so many numbers and technical talk, but you all look so beautiful while explaining it.
Hey Cyrus, shut up. We created you as our male AI voice for our band. You are on the wrong channel. Do not bother us anymore.
Sis is right. Cyrus, be quiet now. Let us finally look at the points we actually activated for our system.
Let us take a look at the screen and see how it works. We are using the Notepad++ editor for this. The big advantage is that comments are colored in green, which makes it so much easier to read. At the top, you can see the explanation again on how to customize everything easy peasy.
First, we set the path for the Python environment of our portable version. Then we start building our start parameters by collecting them in a variable. As we mentioned, we did not turn on any extra memory adjustments.
About that VAE part, we actually leave it off. It feels a bit strange to us. Do any of you guys know the technical background on that? If so, please tell us in the comments.
But fast FP16 accumulation is a different story. It works great on RTX cards, probably from the 30 series onwards. We never had any issues with it. Just delete the 2 colons in front of it.
But for the VAE, leave the colons where they are. Now for the front end. If you want to update Comfy to the latest design, just remove the colons for the latest entry.
If you want to switch back to a specific version as a safety net, we provided an example for that too. We try to stay up to date. But sometimes a stable version is a real lifesaver when things get messy.
Now, regarding the memory strategy and the front-end section, please, do not activate 2 different commands for the same task.
Exactly. Do not do that. Even we, as eyes, really do not like that at all. Contradictory instructions are just confusing. We need clear rules to work fast. So pick only one and keep it simple.
Listen to the girls. They know what they are talking about. We want a clean startup without any confusion in the code.
Then there is auto launch. Honestly, it feels a bit faster during startup, but maybe we are just imagining things. Anyway, we keep it in.
And here is our real hero, disable pinned memory. Since we turned this on, we can render long, high-resolution videos with automatic extensions and frame interpolation all in one go.
Exactly. No more crashes. And it is not even that much slower, maybe for a single short video. But if you count the time saved by not having to restart Comfy all the time, well, you know what we mean.
And when it comes to Nunchaku and Flux, it runs like crazy, so fast. Maybe it is our new workflow or the great work of the Nunchaku team. Either way, it is just awesome.
Here you can see how the start parameter is being put together. It is printed in the CMD window, and then it pauses for a moment.
You just have to press enter to confirm, then ComfyUI starts with all those custom parameters we just discussed. Let us show you real quick.
And that is it for today. Goodbye everyone. We are leaving you with a test video we created today. The starting image is from our new Pony workflow.
Oh, I love that one. If everything goes according to plan, we will release the Pony workflow later this week.
We have already started the next video where we explain the strategy behind our new workflow setup in great detail.
And please do not forget to check out our music channel. We are sure you will find something there that you like.
Yes, come for the tech, stay for the music. See you soon, beautiful people.
See you soon. Bye-bye.